Hi, welcome back to Pennyfeathers. Just thought I'd do a little workshop on zit zapping today, as maybe some of us have got a few problems with breakouts, or we've got our teenagers at home whose skin has decided to have a bit of a flare, and I wanted to talk to you about controlling them and how to look after spots and introduce an amazing product to help resolve those lovely second heads that we grow. So where should we start? Let's have a little talk about how to combat spots. So I'm going to start off with a Dr. Andrew Christie from Dermapen quote that always makes me laugh, as it's quite adept for the moment. So I just want to say chocolate, pizza and junk food are not going to give you spots. Okay, so you still need to eat your good foods, but you are allowed a treat. Let's do the 80-20 scheme. So 80% let's be good, 20% let's fall off the wagon and grab that pizza or a bar of chocolate. We need some treats, and especially at the moment if you're watching this during the COVID-19 lockdown. So let's start with that. The diet doesn't matter. Your diet can be really good. If you're prone to spots, you're prone to spots. But believe it or not, every single human on this planet is going to get a spot at some time. So don't beat yourself up. All we can do is try and manage them. We don't want to be picking and we don't want to be squeezing too much. But if we are prone to doing that, let's have a little chat about how to do it. So first off, let's do it post-cleansing, shall we? Let's make sure the skin is clean before we start bursting that bright yellow, oozy, gorgeous pus out. I want to talk about pus because pus is good when it comes to breakouts. Okay, again, it's an old wives' tale that pus is not good. After all, pus is that infection being eaten up by our white blood cells. So the army marches in, it eats away at the dirt and debris and the blockage, and it goes, yeah, I'm done, I've had my dinner, and it rests, and that's when pus comes out. But we are in a society where pus is not acceptable, so we need to get rid of it. So all I can say is do this after cleansing. So give your face a really lovely wash with your chosen cleanser, whether it's the 4-in-1 prebiotic cleanser by Murad, Bit C cleanser by Murad, or the clarifying, or one that you have to hand. Make sure you give your face a really lovely deep cleanse. Do it twice. Do the first one to get rid of the surface debris, and then repeat it a second time to make sure that you get rid of all the underlying problems that are in the pores. Massage into the areas where you're tending to get breakouts, and always remove with a fresh, tepid, warm face cloth. Don't be going for the hot stuff, okay? It's going to strip and dry out your skin, and the cold water is just going to give you a shock, so that's never a good move. Once we've blotted our skin and it's dry, next up we're going to talk about extracting. So we don't want to be going in there with our nails. We want to just really gently and easily lift and pull the debris out. I highly recommend wrapping tissues around your fingers to protect that wound that you're going to have from the bacteria that's on our fingers. Now, I know that we are constantly washing our hands, but we still have bacteria that will quite happily enter that pore and make the spot worse the next day. So get the tissue, wrap it around your fingers, and then just gently stretch and wiggle. Stretch and wiggle. By stretching, you're breaking the seal on the surface of the skin for the pus to freely come out. And by wiggling, you're applying very light pressure so that the pus and the infection comes to the surface, and then you can just wipe it away. Tissue in the bin or the toilet, flush it away, and we're done. Okay, I don't want to see big squeezing, I don't know if you've ever seen the Kevin and Perry movie from Harry Enfield, when they squeeze it and it whacks that mirror. We don't want to be doing that, okay? The more pressure you put on the outside, the more pressure you're putting on the inside of the follicle or the pore. By doing that, you're making it bulge, and the infection is just going to move out to the side. Many of my young clients have always heard me say it's like a house party, which obviously at the moment we can't have, but you've got a house party of pus in your pore. You squeeze it at the top really hard, the emergency exits are going to open, and the pus is just going to move into a new room. Okay, so it's just going to spread to the side, up, down, and your breakout's going to get worse. So all I'm asking you to do, tissue around the fingers, stretch and wiggle until the infection comes out. Wipe it away, chuck the tissue away, and leave it. Okay, if you are lucky enough to have tried my on-the-spot blemish relief product from Murad, you'll understand how good this is, either pre or post extraction. This is known as the Zit Zapper at Pennyfeathers and is the most amazing product to have in the bathroom cabinet for everybody. Whether you're 15, 50, 55 and above, this is great. Ingrown hairs, breakouts, hormonal breakouts, this is the one for you. So it has a bit of salicylic in it. Salicylic is derived originally from silver birch, and it goes into the pore, eats its way out and comes out. I always describe it as the Mr. Muscle Drain Buster for the pore, but sometimes get into trouble from professional trainers from doing that, but it just, to me, helps just really make it a little bit more visible for people. It also has thyme and myrtle in, so it's very, very medicated, and it has tea tree oil in. You can apply this every 4 hours onto breakouts, and it helps reduce inflammation dramatically within those 4 hours. It creates like a plaster over the spot and works instantly. I have used this myself. I give it to a lot of my youngsters. I use it after facials when people have breakouts, and it is a true hero. I call a lot of my Murad products heroes, but this is one that I could not live without now it's been launched. So just give it a go. That absolute soothing instant application, the hard-hitting salicylic and then the herbal extracts help to really reduce breakouts. And as I say, you can use it every 4 hours on the skin, and literally within 24 hours your breakout looks like a different breakout. So that's today's Zit Zapper class. If you do want to reach out, or you'd like me to help you with your skin or your daughter or son's skin, then please reach out to me via email, penny@pennyfeathers.co.uk, or if you're watching this on social media, send me a personal message. I'm more than happy to do a FaceTime consultation or to give you some advice, because I know that skin in lockdown can be playing up, and I'm here to help after all. So for now, I hope you have a fantastic day, stay well, and I'll look forward to seeing you here soon. Bye.